We begin today with the latest in the case of WikiLeaks whistleblower Julian Assange. Assange remains inside the Ecuadorian embassy in London, where he's been seeking refuge for 2 months. This a day after Ecuador announced it would grant asylum to Assange. But getting from the embassy to the airport is proving to be a challenge, if not impossible, for Assange. The UK vows to arrest him the moment he steps foot outside of the embassy. Now, this has outraged Assange's supporters.
This is my right! I will not be subjected to my right as a human being!
These are some of the sights and sounds unfolding today outside of the embassy. More protests and more arrests. While Ecuador and the UK remain in a diplomatic impasse, where does the United States stand in all of this? RT's White House correspondent Christine Frizzau has the details.
Liz, once again, no word from the White House regarding Julian Assange or the decision by the president of Ecuador to grant him political asylum. We did, however, hear yesterday from the State Department. Officials there insisting the U.S. government is in no way involved.
This is an issue between the Ecuadorians, the Brits, the Swedes. I don't have anything particular to add. With regard to the charge that the U.S. was intent on persecuting him, I reject that completely.
But it's not just a lack of information about Julian Assange. Reporters both covering the White House in Washington and both the president and Governor Romney on the campaign trail have been extremely frustrated in trying to get serious questions answered, really in terms of getting any access at all. Now, you may remember the incident just a few weeks ago when Governor Romney was in Israel and reporters were asking him questions, doing their job really, and they were scolded by Romney's aides.
Governor Romney! Some of the mishaps on your trip.
Governor Romney, do you have a statement for the Palestinians?
What about your gas?
Governor Romney, do you feel that your gas have overshadowed your foreign trip?
Now, as far as President Obama, he's been seen in recent days on Entertainment Tonight. He's spoken to People magazine, but it has been quite a while since he's taken questions from the White House press corps. And as someone who attends these briefings on a regular basis, I can tell you firsthand, a lot of reporters here are getting very frustrated.
We haven't heard from the president in terms of a full-blown press conference in quite some time.
Why haven't we heard from the president in over 2 months?
The topics of access and transparency, Liz, are certain to become bigger issues as we move ahead here. Just recently, aides for Vice President Biden tried to edit what were in pool reports. Pool reports, of course, written by reporters for reporters to sort of help share the duties. So again, a lot of frustration here when it comes to reporters trying to do their jobs. I think Jonathan Martin with Politico said it best when he said that this 2012 campaign is starting to be embodied by the consuming effort by operatives to stamp the spontaneity and life out of modern politics. In Washington, I'm Christine Frizzau, RT.